Hey guys, today we are unboxing the Oscar of Astora statue from Dark Souls by Gecco. So, let's open this up. So here is the box, and it looks quite good. So here we have a nice little picture of the knight from Dark Souls 1. Some information about the statue. And here we have the statue, Dark Souls, Knight of Astora, a scar, 1/6 scale statue. Once again, some sort of information and Dark Souls. So it's a really nice box, and let's open it up. Oh, basically it's written Crystal Lizard over here, so I guess if you have the Crystal Lizard in there, there's gonna be this sort of sticker over here, and if you don't have it, then no sticker. Just want to see first, you get a little card over here. As always, you always get that kind of card, and on the back there's probably some sort of information about the statue. So just want to start with the Crystal Lizard over here, which is the pre-order bonus. It's quite big. I didn't think it was going to be that big. Here it is. It's really cool. You also get there's a sort of background in the box. Kind of background in there. But there's the information on how to assemble the statue as well. So it doesn't look really good, but yeah, still it's kind of cool. So here is the statue, and let's start with a 360 view of the statue and the Crystal Lizard. Why not? Now, just to give you an idea of the size of the Crystal Lizard, this is what it looks like in my hand. So this is quite big, and it looks really good. And here it is with the other statues by other Dark Souls statues by First Figures and Gecco. So it gives a bit an idea of the size of the statue, and yeah, that's the little family of Dark Souls statues. And now it's time to show you the details on this, and it looks quite good, which well, makes sense considering the price of the statue. And you know, Gecco, they're really good with details. So let me just zoom in a bit so you can see a little closer over here. I'd say the weathering on the metal parts could be a little better than what it is, but overall it looks pretty good, so I'm not going to complain too much on that. And yeah, let me just show you what it looks like so you can judge by yourself. This here is really well painted, really precise paint application for the little design. The letter also looks quite good. Can I zoom in a bit more? Yeah. You can see this is really well done. And then here we've got the chainmail, which also looks really good. And then here the metal. And here's boots. Look really good. Yeah. It looks quite good. And then here the base. And the base looks great. I like it better than the Sigmar base. Sigmar base was kind of... it was okay, you know. Trying to show you the details on the base so you can see. Then over here we've got his shield, which also looks quite good. It has some weathering on it, so gives that kind of extra detail to the statue than just a flat paint application. And here we've got his sort of shoulder pad or metal plate, and it looks quite good. And the back. Once again, we've got some chainmail. Sorry, sometimes I'm having some trouble to focus with this camera, so I'm sorry. And here you can see there's some kind of texture to it. And here, the liter bags. Looks great. And this is really zoomed in, so just imagine that in real it looks even better. And this is the back of the legs and the base. And here's his arm. Didn't show it. Yeah, it looks good. And the sword. Let me show you the sword. Here's the sword. Looks great. Let me zoom in a little more. This is pretty well detailed. There's some kind of wear on the sword as well, as you can see. So it looks great. Now let me show you the bonus crystal lizard. You know, the paint app on it is alright. Yeah, it looks great. It's nothing too fancy, just some sort of weathering, so it looks like rock, but it looks great, so it's fine. And I don't know if I can... you can actually see through the crystal if you put it in front of light. So what you can see here, you can see through the crystal, so that's really neat. It's really a nice little touch from Gecco. So that's the crystal lizard. Now, is the statue accurate? Is this really Oscar of Astora from Dark Souls 1? Well, yes, it looks a lot like the real Oscar from the game. Every little detail is there. Once again, Gecco, they're really good with accuracy. Every piece I got from them is accurate. So that's really good. And finally, here's my comparison with the prototype. So this statue is pretty good, I'd say, when it comes to my comparison with the prototype. The final product and the prototype are pretty much the same. You see, there's maybe a little downgrade in paint job for the metal, the weathering on the metal parts, but overall it looks really good and pretty much the same than the prototype. So that's pretty much it for this review. Overall, this is a really nice piece. I do not regret getting this at all. The crystal lizard look really good, and yeah, it's really nicely detailed, super accurate. My only complaint is the price. So this is PVC and it was $300. To be honest, at this price it should be resin. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my only complaint. I really wish Gecco made their statues with resin, especially at this price, but you know, it looks really good, so it's just alright for me. So that's it for this review. Thanks for watching. You can check out my other Dark Souls statue reviews. I got pretty much every Dark Souls or Bloodborne piece from First 4 Figures and Gecco, so if you want to check it out, go ahead. And yeah, see you soon for another review.